Hey, everybody. It's great to be with you. Thanks for joining right now. We're so thankful for you. I know that this is a brutally difficult time, but I want to give you some encouragement again that amidst all the pressure, so many good things are happening because of so many of you being generous and selfless and courageous at a time when there's such a temptation to shrink back. So, a few things. One is I want to give you an update about GoX. You know what the bad news is? So many small businesses got obliterated by this pandemic and continue to get obliterated. We got hit hard at GoX, and we actually had to shut the factory down for a long time. But good news, we are back online in Haiti, here in Kansas City. Our business is growing, sales are growing. Thank you to our customers. If you're not our customer, we want you to be our customer. This is a great way to get your message out. But business is growing, and go check out the new store at GoX, gox.org. The site is amazing, and we have really, really fantastic new product in the fall that is out right now. So go enjoy that. Care Portal, something I'm really excited about. You know, kids among the poor are the ones that are getting hurt the worst by this pandemic. Families are getting crushed. It's the ones that you never really hear about are the ones that are quiet, that are feeling the brunt of this. And so the need for churches to step up for kids and families in crisis has never been higher than it is right now. But right before I got on, listen to this. I went and checked what has happened since the pandemic through Care Portal. Nearly 1,500 churches have served 11,648 children and 9,480 parents, delivering more than $3.3 million in economic impact. Wow, it's amazing. So amidst all the pressure, right now we're seeing churches all around this country step up in huge ways to care for kids. Keep it up. And then here's the reason that I was most interested to get with you today in this update. What's happening in our international ministry right now is that, believe it or not, COVID-19 is not just an American pandemic. It is hitting countries all around the country and devastating the poor. And food insecurity is way up. And actually, by now, you've seen the news of what just happened in Lebanon, in Beirut. Before this explosion, you had the political system failing. You had their economic system failing, the banking system failing. People couldn't get along and couldn't actually do anything to serve one another and serve the poor in that country, and it's kids that have been suffering the most. There are 1.5 million Syrian refugees in the country. And on top of everything that was happening before and the weight of a pandemic, you have this massive explosion. And so right now in the Middle East, I almost feel like that explosion was symbolic of what's happening with kids all around the world. There is an explosion in their lives. Families are struggling and suffering, and this is usually the time of year where we all get together at the big event thing for kids and we celebrate one another. And I have to tell you, I know for a lot of you this is the first time you're going to hear it. We have to cancel the big event this year and go feed. We're not going to be able to get together in person this year, but it's okay. When we do get together, we do it to go big for the small. We do it to explode in our generosity and in our selflessness and to do something bigger together that we can't do individually. We can still do that, and we intend to. Right now is not a time to shrink back. In the coming days and in the coming months, we are going to launch a campaign to serve in Lebanon, in Beirut, and to be aggressive about it, and to play offense for kids. Back to the basics. We need to help churches put food in the bellies of kids. And we need to do it in a huge way, and we plan to do that. So we're going to need your help. Since this pandemic hit, we have been reluctant to come to you to say, okay, hey everybody, now we need your help. We need your help. Well, now we're coming to you and we're saying now. We need your help, and we're ready to get radical in playing offense for kids. But you always step up, you always have, you always will. We love you and we thank you for your partnership.